Hey Lorenzo, so I'm going to do a short video on the blues scale shape on the guitar. We'll start with the one that uses open strings, which is in the key of E minor. Then we'll go to the 5th fret and do one that's in A minor. Now I'll quickly play the one in E minor, then I'll go through which frets we're playing with which fingers, and then I'll do the same thing for A minor. So the E minor blues scale goes like this. I'm just going to check the tuning really quick. That's what I thought. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to do that a little bit slower and talk about which frets I'm doing. So open E, 3rd fret on E, open A, 1, 2, open D, and then 2nd fret on D. Now open G, 2, 3, open B, 3rd fret on B, open E again. Now we could go to that. That's sort of going past where we should stop, but that note is a part of it if we kept going up like that. So we can play that. We can play that as well. So then on the way back down, then 3 on B, open B, 3 on G, 2 on G, 0 on G, 2 on D, 0 on D, 2 on A, 1 on A, 0 on A, 3 on E, 0 on E. So all together, I'll go really slow. I'm sticking to, 1st finger on the 1st fret, 2nd finger on the 2nd fret, 3rd finger on 3rd fret. We don't actually have to use the pinky for this one. Now, if that fingering is really uncomfortable for you, you can come up with your own, but that's what I would recommend for now, because then we're staying to playing in position, which we've talked about before. So now I'll show you the A minor blues scale, which is actually going to be fret for fret the same shape. It's just starting as if the open strings are now the 5th fret. So you'll see what I mean. In the E minor blues scale, we go 0 and then up to 1, up to 2, up to 3. So we go 1, 2, 3, and that's where we land, even though this was our starting point. And now in A minor, here, and then up by 1, 2, 3. So our first note is this. Our next note is that. So. Cold weather is making my guitar go out of tune quite quickly. Yes, it is. I just tuned it before the video. That's incredible. Well, the frets were right at least, so let's hear that one more time. Yeah, so you'll notice that we're using our pinky there. So pointer on 5 of the E string, pinky on 8 of the E string, pointer on 5 of the A string, middle on 6, ring on 7, pointer on the 5th fret of the D string, ring finger on 7 of the D string, pointer finger on 5th fret of the G string, ring finger on 7, pinky on 8, Again, pointer on 5 of the B string, up to 8 with the pinky, and then same 2 frets on E. 5 with pointer, 8 with pinky. We'll talk about this a bit more, but the way that you use this scale, well, we can even look at the way that Jimmy Page uses it. So Jimmy Page was a guitarist for Led Zeppelin, and he used this scale so much, but to really, really great effect. You know, over an A minor chord or over maybe a blues progression, you know, this would work really well. Something like that. We can use it to improvise, we can use it to come up with different guitar riffs, and we can talk about sort of how it's applied after we become a bit more comfortable with it, because there's a couple of other different patterns that we can learn to play the exact same notes, and we can talk about that on Saturday or next week. Okay, well, I'll see you at our next lesson.